Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So we are back again. Here we are for the last episode of Frieren Beyond Journey's End, you guys, for season 1. And this is episode 28. This is obviously out of the ordinary. Most seasons, even if they do go for more than 12 episodes, they usually end around 20 or the 24, 23, 25-ish mark. This one, however, went to 28. I'm not complaining. I'm happy. This has been an amazing ride, you guys. At the end of this episode, I will talk about the whole season. I'll probably try and give my thoughts on everything that I can remember. I've tried to remember and I've tried to recall a lot of things, but I might miss some minute details, so forgive me for that, you guys. I'm not aware if a season 2 has been announced or not, because due to me having to record at night for the time being, I have stayed away from like YouTube and stuff in hopes that I won't get spoiled, and thankfully I haven't, because I don't like to go into episodes and stuff spoiled with like thumbnails and stuff like that, you know. So I try my best to do that, and thankfully I haven't been spoiled. So I'm not sure if a season 2 has been announced. I might search it up after, but you guys feel free to let me know as well. I might forget while I'm editing and stuff. But last time we saw that Theory actually took it upon herself to proctor the third phase of the first class mage exam, because due to Frieren being a participant or an examinee rather, a lot more people passed than normally would have, and it makes sense because Frieren and Fern actually went in and took care of Frieren, like the last boss, and like everybody else didn't really have to do a whole lot. And Siri, the reason she did that is because like, if all these people pass, uh, like they'll all become first class mages and they'll have access to areas that you have to be very very powerful to get into, and they will die. So she'll be sending them off to their death, and that's what she was talking to Sense about. And another thing that I found really interesting about Siri is that Lernin, who usually proctors the third phase of the exam, is her student, right? And she said that he might be able to beat Frieren in a fight, which is ridiculous, you guys, if you think about it. Because Lernin, he's an old guy, but at the most, I would say he's probably like in his 60s, you know, and Frieren's like over 1,000 years old. And for Siri to say that, this was because, not just because, but like one of the reasons I think so is because obviously Lernin is very, very smart and very perceptive. He was the only person aside from Siri in those like out of everybody there, out of all the proctors, who actually managed to figure out that Frieren is suppressing her mana. And he said that Frieren's total mana is equal to Siri's, and then we find out later that what Lernin thought Frieren's mana was equivalent to is actually Siri's suppressed mana. So Siri is a beast, you know, like she that's the best way I could describe her. She's a beast. She's crazy strong, you know. And so she failed a lot of people because first was Kane, who was afraid of her mana and she couldn't view herself as a first class mage. And she had a little bit of chat with Frieren and stuff like that. She failed Frieren, and Frieren had a heartfelt moment where she was saying that thanks to Flamme's favorite spell, or Flam's favorite spell, the flower one, she met like Himmel and stuff, and she got recruited. And then Fern passed, and that was very very interesting, you guys. But I'm excited to get into this last episode to see who else passes. I'm assuming Denkin and Ubil will probably pass because they're kind of cracked. But like I'm excited to get into this. So if you guys enjoyed, consider leaving a like, commenting. If you're new here, you guys consider subscribing. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down below. My full uncut and early reactions are available on my Patreon. The link will be in the description, as well as the pinned comment down below. Feel free to check that out, you guys. And you guys, without further ado, let's get right on into Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 28. And the reason she passed sorry, I'm pausing. The reason she passed Fern, or she found interest in Fern, was because Fern managed to see, she was like the only one that could actually see that Siri's suppressing her mana, and she asked Fern to be her student, but Fern said, nah, I'm Frieren's student. And because Frieren said that no matter what Fern says, Siri will pass her because their intuition's always right. And I will speak more on this later on, so you guys bear with me. You already knew.
宮廷魔法使いの伝剣。お前のことはよく知っている。
それは光栄だな。
That would be honored too. Siri know me.
魔法使いの叩き上げが今やきった魔法使いだ。正直。お前が
You were still young. Okay, Denkin.
血の気と野心に満ち溢れた若かりし頃に。
Yo, motherfuckers that like feet love when Siri shows up on the screen.
お前、私を見たとき、どう戦うか考え
Oh,
て
yes, sir. How does she know all this? She's actually
ほんの
crazy.
一瞬だけだ。すぐに諦めた。
Like, they get cooked, bro.
だ燃えている。
You Bill.
合格だ。
Yeah, she already did.
まだ何も話していないけど
You Bill's so
会話
sick,
が
dude.
必要なのか。
それもそうだね
Oh,
お前、
is this some kind of joke? Oh, he sent a
これは
doppelganger.
一級試験だぞ。試験会場に一度も来ないバカがどこにいる。
She could tell so quick.
この通り生身の僕も試験会場に
Wow, she's so sick. How quickly she looked.
この試験期間中、本体は
Left her hometown. What?
今はのんびりティータイムか。
Wait, he has two doppelgangers. Bro, land. Are you enjoying some tea? Bro, Siri.
実にいい度胸だ。合格。
Wow, he didn't even. Wow.
北部魔法隊隊
Wow.
長のビアベルだな。私を一目見て、勝てない相手だと悟ったね。
Damn, of course, you're
だがそ
her.
れは恐怖による判断ではない。
をするバカは二級魔法使いにすらなれねえだろ。魔法ってのは殺しの道具だぜ。好きも嫌いもあるか。
Yo, just like her.
合格だ。
Yo, Siri.
次。
When she smiles, it's so crazy. Yo, you have to pass her. You have to.
お前、
What did-
私を見てどう思った？
You're small and
ちっち
cute.
ゃくて可愛いなと思いました
That's cute.
今年の受験者はどうなっている？すまなかったな。確かに今年は豊作だ。
落ちちゃった。次があるさ。
Oh.
も
Oh,
う
look at
つい
her.
てくるなよ。
フリーレン様受かりました
She knew you would.
よくやった
フリーレン
Said that.
ここまで来れたのはお前たちのおかげだ。これで故郷に墓参りに行ける。
Oh, it's your wife, right?
うーん
Why is she pissed again? Oh no, she's not. She is indecisive. You gotta go with the cookies.
これにしましょうこれ
Ah,
遠慮せず食べなさい。わしの若い頃は
Yeah,
甘いものなんて
yeah. When you get older, the older you get, the more difficult it is because you have to worry about
あ
your
りが
health.
とうございます
Ah,
誰なの？
です
宮廷魔法使い。
he's a noble.
どうせ金の
Then she's
使い
always hanging out with him. Sorry, I'm pausing a lot. Since he's like a noble, could she be like his granddaughter or something? Maybe.
道などない。
Just for my money.
ないっ
That's
て
crazy,
ことは
bro.
な
You
い
could
でしょ
always give it here.
そうですお孫さんとか
わしには子も
Oh,
孫も
never mind. There it is. Okay.
わしが20半ばの
When I
時
was
に
in my mid 20s.
あの頃のわしには富も権力も必要だった。それしか救う手立てをわしは知らんかった。ゼーリエが特権を掲げて大陸魔法協会を樹立したのは妻が亡くなってほどなくして
Oh man.
フリーレンに伝えてくれんか。
Oh
魔
man,
法が
Duncan,
楽しい
bro.
ものだったと久々に思い出せた。わしは勇者一行のフリーレンに憧れて魔法
And again, Frieren being remembered like
自分
Himmel
で
said.
伝えてください
Yes,
きっ
Frieren.
とフリーレン様も喜びますよ
Oh, her grimoire.
さすがは魔法都市オイサーストだねいい魔導書がいっぱい買えた
おいババ
Oh, Verbal.
ア、このカゴに入れればいいのか？
Oh, good. You're a good man, Verbal.
あれを無視はねえだろ。
私だって少しは悩んだよ。
少しだけか。勇者
Emails.
ヒンメルの仲間なら。
ヒンメルの仲間なら何？
単なる脅しだよ。
Yeah, he's a good man.
まあ一人殺しておいた方が世のためになりそうな奴はいたけどな。
Nah, don't say that, bro. We love what you build over here.
俺は故郷の村を守るためなら何だってする。俺の故郷は北の辺境
Northern
だな。
frontier.
勇者ヒンメルの逸話はいくらでも残っている。
A statue.
ガキの頃の俺は
You know, this girl, sorry I'm pausing a lot. This one, I just can't help but think that's Area. I hope it is. And it'll be really, really cool. But like when he saved her hometown, it seemed like she was a lot younger than him. So like, I don't know if it could be her. But I really wonder who this girl is, you know, whose face he's forgotten. It'd be cool if it's Area, you know?
そんな冒険探が大好きだった。でも、そんな話めったにしやがらねえ。
Who's
勇者ヒンメルが死んで、魔族の残党が暴れ始めてからよくわかったよ。
damn.
みんな日々の生活を守るので手一杯。
That's deep.
勇者ヒンメルが俺の村に来なかったら、世界が平和になってもそこに俺の村はなかったんだろうな。俺をここまで連れてきたのは冒険探だ。
Oh man.
フリーレン。
Various encounters, yeah. Here, you can't see their face in the air. It looks like the little girl from his past.
死別だけじゃない。
Damn.
いや、百も承知か。
This isn't the only goodbye in this world. That's
こんな小さな人助けに何の意味がある？
確かに小さな人助けだ。
I was about to spit some
こんなことをした
bars right now.
でも僕は目の前で困っている人を見捨てるつもりはないよ。
丈夫だよヒンメル。世界はちゃんと変わっている。
Oh. Okay.
せっかくですし、みんなで一緒に行きましょう。すごく嫌そうな顔して
She
る。
doesn't want to see Siri again, I'm assuming.
同伴者ありって聞いていたんですけど。
申し訳ありません。ゼーリー
Huh?
様からの通達でフリ
Yeah, Siri, that's how we're feeling?
今後1000年は
For the next 1000 years,
大陸の公共会の
she's
施設には立ち入らないようにと。
フリーレン様が
She's so
何をしたって言うん
Yeah,
ですか
for you stand up for her.
外で待っているね。
Aw.
俺も外で待ってるよ。
一級魔法使い。この世界で50人もいない魔法使いの頂点か。フェルンも立派になったね。
She's gotten so much stronger. Good for her.
この時代では
Famous day. Oh, wow, that's
お使い
saying
になるんだろ
something.
うね。
That is saying something, man.
一級魔法使いのレルネンです。ゼイリエ様の弟子の一人です。ゼイリエ様がご迷惑をおかけしたようで。
やっぱり見えているね。私
Oh,
の魔力の
quick.
揺らぎが。とんでもない手だれだ。
Peaceful
平和な時代には
doesn't
似つか
suit
わ
you.
しくないね。
Holy. She
そう
booked
で
us
す
so
ね。
quick.
私は戦いしか知らない時代遅れの魔法使いです。ゼイリエ様に名を残したのは、も
Wow.
はやおとぎ話となった大魔法使いフランメのみ。私が老いて死ねば、あの方が生きた証がまた一つ消えることになりま
Nah,
す。
Frieren's around, bro. Don't worry.
私はあの方を未来で一人孤独にさせたくないのです。たとえそれが伝説の魔法使いフリーレン様を討ち取った
Oh, he wants to fight her.
であろうとも。
Oh, wow. Like that, though? Oh, yo, Lenin. And he Siri said he's capable of being able to beat her.
まったく
Wow.
戦いしか知らない魔法使いは不器用な連
Awkward.
中が
You're
多
better
い
than me, bro. I would have gone for blood. Look at what he
歴
did
史
to
に
her.
名を残す必要なんてないよ。ゼーリエはちゃんと覚えている。
Oh man, she knows. Yeah, she will. She always remembers all her students and everything about them.
この花畑、魔法で作ら
Yeah,
れ
you see? This, wow. Flam
た
Siri
先生が
spell.
好きだった魔法。
Exactly, and Siri. Oh man, I love Siri
くだ
so
らない
much.
魔法だって言っていなかったっけ。
正直フランメは 失敗作だ。
No, she wasn't, bro. She just likes to talk
あれ
shit.
ほどの
Siri,
才を持ち
I'm familiar with your type.
私ほどの高みへはたどり着けなかった。だが不思議なものだ。気まぐれで取ったはずの弟子
On a
が
whim, but you remember all of
一
them.
人一人の性格も
Aw, man, Siri, I love her as a character, man. Holy.
フリーレン、なぜか私は弟子ことは一度もないんだ。たとえ歴史にその名を残せずとも。
You see, oh man.
フリーレン様、特権の授与が終わりました。じゃあ行こうか。フリーレン様、その方の怪我どうしたんですか？教会で治療しないとね。まだやってるかな。
Well, she's
こ
healed.
れでオイサーストともお別れ
Oh
だね。
man, I can't wait for season 2,
スタル
please.
ク様はどこに行っても慕われていますね。
Yeah, because Stark is just a good guy.
ところでフェルン、昨日はどんな魔法をもらったの？
Yeah, what spell did you get? She's so cute.
わかりませんか？
What?
服が綺麗になっている。
Yeah,
それになん
a
か
laundry
フローラ
spell?
ルの香りがする。服の汚れをきれい
It was clean and spotless. I'm not gonna lie, that is very
こ
useful.
れで洗濯が楽
She's
にな
so
ります。
cute. Laundry and
さす
Bruce.
がは生ける魔導書ゼーリエだね。
Aww.
したフェルン。
They're so cute.
それで
That's my student. I hate you, Frieren. That's so
当然で
cute.
すフリーレン様。
Of course.
ゼーリエ様はすごく嫌そうな顔をしていま
Oh,
した
her
けど
face is just like Frieren's. That's
正
cute.
気かお前。
Insane.
だろうね。いい気味だ。
本当にありがとうね。
私たちは不合格だったけれども。
I hope we see more of them
また頑張る
too.
ことにするよ。
Oh man, I'm gonna miss all of them.
よかった。楽しかったよ。
元気でね。
じゃあまたね。
またね。
ザイン様の時もそうでしたけど、ずいぶんあっさり別れますね。
Yeah, where is Sign? What happened to him? Oh, these
ヒ
guys.
ンメルってさ、
They quick goodbyes.
すごく
Oh, she learned that from him too. Oh.
変かな。でも旅を続けている以上、
Oh man, I'm pissed. Yo, this song playing too.
だって
Oh man.
また会った時に恥ずかしいからね。何ですかそれは。
Oh man. So you guys, what a way to end the season off. This was beautiful. This was such a beautiful episode. We wrapped everything up. And you know, I'm gonna talk about like this whole season. So you know, it's Frieren's growth especially has been so fun to watch throughout this entire series because if you guys recall in episode 1, and this is a nice little contrast from episode 1 to episode like the last episode, the first episode of the season to last episode of the season, when Himmel and like the whole party, Heiter, Eisen, and Frieren, they were partying and stuff like that after beating the Demon King, and Frieren was leaving on an adventure for the next like 50 years before the next meteor shower was. One of them, I don't exactly remember which one it was. I think it was Eisen that said, Frieren, why don't you take on a student? Because like, you know, it's always more fun to travel with somebody. And Frieren was like, nah, like I don't want to do that because they're going to die anyways. Like they're going to die soon. So there's no point in me carrying somebody around with me if they're just going to die so quick. And then now Frieren is so proud of Fern and like calling her her student, like especially towards the end. It was beautiful, you guys. What a good episode, you guys. You know, watching them grow throughout the end, and Frieren at the start too, when she regretted not being like getting close to Himmel, and then now she's actually starting to learn more people and starting to like pay attention to how people are, and especially getting to know like Fern. Especially if you guys remember last episode when Fern's like staff broke, Frieren was going around trying to find a way to fix it, and she got Richter to fix it and stuff. And I think that's very, very wholesome, very adorable, and like just her growth, like the way she's been meeting with people, and like her Himmel, the driving factor of this story, right? He's had such a big influence on Frieren that you could tell every episode there's a Himmel flashback, and like her saying quick goodbyes to people because she expects to meet them again. And because if they're all crying and stuff, then it'll be embarrassing when you meet them again. And that's why now we find out why she said a quick goodbye to Sign as well, because she expected to meet him. And I do hope we see him again. Same with like Kanye and Levine, you guys. Towards the end, I fast forwarded, but like, you know, it was just showing all like everything that we've seen. Aizen's house, Heiter's grave, and stuff like that. It was it was crazy, and we were seeing all the characters just go like, you know, go their separate ways. And I really hope we see all of them again, you guys. This was, man, what a this actually, like, it hurt my heart to see like Frieren just end off, like, you know, it's just such a good series, you guys. And I really hope season 2 comes out. Siri, you guys, probably my favorite character in this show, because like, you know, I haven't seen this myself, but I can imagine, like, you know, to a degree that a lot of people would dislike Siri as a character due to her always acting like she doesn't care for people and stuff like that. But obviously, if you guys noticed from the time Siri was introduced, um it's been subtle, but like you could tell that she just talks to convince herself that she doesn't care for her students, but she does. You know, even right now she was telling Frieren like, I don't regret taking on students, like no matter who like they are, no matter how big their name gets, no matter how much they accomplish or don't accomplish, I always like, I can't help but remember their personalities and their favorite spells. And that's a lot, that's saying a lot. And you know, Siri was taking the final exam, and she was like in like a field of flowers that was conjured up by like Flam's favorite spell. And Lurden came to challenge Frieren in hopes that if he kills her, then his name will be in like etched in history, and Siri won't forget him. And then Frieren said, "You don't need to do all that. Siri's not gonna forget you anyways," you know. And I feel like that's so cool, you know. And then if you guys remember, when Flam passed away, Frieren and Siri went on a walk, and Siri was talking about Flam's favorite spell and how she had such high dreams and stuff, to the point where we were seeing like she was recalling like little Flam walking, running around and holding her hand and stuff, and it was very cute. And I feel like a lot of people don't pay attention to these things, you know. Like obviously Flam, she just says like, even right now she's like, you know, I find it strange that these are students I took on a whim, but I can't help but remember their favorite spells and their personalities and stuff. So it's just her, you know, it's just her being like, oh yeah, you know, like there's students I took on a whim. I feel like what I think happens is that she does this on purpose to avoid feeling sad, because she's going to outlive everybody that she takes under her wing. And that's what I feel like. That's what I get out of it. That she was just saying that to, it's basically a coping mechanism, you know, where she wants to tell herself, yeah, they're just random students I took on just to pass time, whatever. But like ultimately, if you pay attention, I mean, in this one, she just said it outright. But even before this, if you paid attention, she flat out, like, you could tell like she cares so much for her students and stuff, right? And even in this one, she was saying, oh, Flam was a failure, she never reached my heights, and this and that. But it's all, in my opinion, all a way to cope by, you know, trying to make herself feel better and not feel bad about every single person that passes away. Because Syria is someone that has lived for so long that I feel like she knows that she's going to outlive everybody. And I doubt Flam was her first student. And I'm sure whenever we get to her eventual like backstory and stuff, we'll see that she was probably like the type of person that initially she probably did cry, like similar to, it could be a nice parallel with like Frieren when Himmel died and she was crying, or like thinking about like wishing to get to know him better and stuff like that. And you know, that's why she had adopted that personality. Fern ended up getting the spell to clean clothes, and she asked her if she's insane, but that's so like Fern, you know. And now we are moving forward, you guys. What a fantastic season, you guys. This was great. I hope we see Sign again. His friend is probably dead, Gorilla Warrior. I'm pretty sure he's dead somewhere, but you know, I hope Sign gets closure. And you guys, this was a fantastic season. I really hope season 2 gets announced sometime soon, because this was good. This was really good. Frieren, initially, when I first before I watched it, I read the synopsis that, oh, this girl, she goes on an adventure after she basically traces her same path, and I was like, how can that be fun? Like, you know. But thankfully, I'm one of those people that doesn't judge a book by its cover. I like to actually, you know, get my hands down and dirty. And I'm glad I did, because this was good, you guys. This was really really good. The first 4 episodes captivated me, and I just couldn't, like, every episode after that just had me hooked. So I love this season, you guys. So you guys, let me know what you guys thought about this season down below. You know, what are your thoughts about all the characters? I'm sure we're gonna see Ubel in them later on as well. I hope so. These characters are too important and too fun to just throw off to the side. I feel like we will see them again. And oh, I need to talk about another thing. Land, this guy can, I guess, make 2 clones. Both of them, neither of them was his real self. Ubel could realize that one of them was a clone, but Yuri like said you didn't leave your hometown, and she looked and she's like, oh, you're probably enjoying a cup of tea, and we go to where he was and he was just drinking tea. Land is cracked. I'll say that. Like, he's kind of crazy, and I respect that. I can't lie, that's pretty sick. Like, the fact that he did all this and both of his clones were okay, I think that's really cool. And I feel like since one of his clones actually disappeared in the dungeon, I'm assuming that his clones are capable of using magic as well. So because the other clone probably conjured it up again. So I think that's really really interesting, you guys. Wow, what a series. I'm gonna stop before I just keep yapping, because I could keep talking about this forever. So if you guys enjoyed, consider leaving a like, commenting. If you're new here, you guys, consider subscribing. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode and this entire season down below, guys. I think it was phenomenal, especially this episode. It got me in my feels. I'm not gonna lie, the way it ended. And you guys, my full uncut and early reactions are available on my Patreon. The link will be in the description, as well as the pinned comment down below. Feel free to check that out. And you guys, as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.